Warning: the following video contains scenes and languages not suitable for younger audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. Good morning, evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're back at it again with another video. My name is Digital CJ, and I welcome you to the third part of my very own Casual's Guide of Resident Evil 2 Remake Hardcore S+ rank. Glad I said it this time. Once again, I'm going to show you the rules on how to beat Leon A's hardcore mode. You're limited up to 3 saves. No infinite weapons, knife included. If you're following this guide and beating the game for the first time, then this is not an issue for you. And lastly, you have to beat it under 2 hours and 30 minutes. It may not sound like you have a lot, but it's more than enough to beat the game and earn yourself an S+ rank. Even though it's called Casual's Guide, I still do mistakes. So it's best for you to watch the whole guide first before trying it out yourself. So sit back, relax, grab your notebook and popcorn, and enjoy. So without further ado, let's do this. Okay, first of all, I want to say I have to apologize for the whole video because you might see that there are some glitches. Well, that's because my capture card has been acting up lately. So anyway, we're going to pick up one flashbang and we're going to solve out this puzzle. Put all the plugs. The first one is the king, and then the second on the middle is the queen.
Okay. Almost there, Ada.
Alright. Once we're getting down here, we're going to pick up all the herbs because we're going to need our second full ultimate herb here. If you've been following along from the last one, you're going to be doing fine. So anyway, we will turn on the generator with 2 switches on the first, 2 on the left, and the last one on the right. Okay. So it's right when you see that G2 arm, just turn 180 and just stare at the wall right next to that yellow bucket over there. I chose the flamethrower is because it does the same damage over the knife, but keeps you distance, and the flamethrower has DOT, which is very helpful on boss fights, and this one in particular. So anyway, as he opens the shutters, quickly get past him, like so.
It's still alive?
Yes, Leon, he's still alive. So anyway, just keep running all the way to the container. All the way to the switch. Alright, hit the switch first and then pick up the flashbang and a knife. Alright, turn around with 180 and then quickly use the flashbang. Switch to your flamethrower. Toast him. You should stop using your fuel like about around 260 to 270. And keep in mind that you need to keep him or have him away from the console, because once you hit that container, it's the only thing that can kill it. And I have to say that was close. Right. Second time. This is good. So wait a little bit and then hit the switch. And then use that second flashbang. Boom. And then use the almost entirely your flamethrower, and then that's it. So the trick here is you need to have him kneel 3 times using the flamethrower. By the third time he's on his knees on the third, he's pretty much dead.
Let's hope that's the last of them.
So yeah, that's it. There's not much to talk about except heading all the way towards the labs. If you want, you can just pick up the handgun ammo. And there's no need to pick up the Magnum because we haven't picked up the Magnum ever. Because, once again,
Ada!
on this guy there is no Magnum whatsoever.
Ada! I was getting worried there for a sec.
I can't get it out.
I don't know if I should,
Just do it. I can't walk like this.
Okay. It's gonna hurt. Hold on.
I can do it myself.
Just relax, okay? So, what do we do now?
Get yourself out of here. Well, you still can.
I'm not just gonna leave you. Not like this.
You don't understand. The situation's worse than I thought.
You're not getting rid of me that easy. You protected me. Now it's my turn.
Didn't realize we were keeping score.
Grab my shoulder.
Don't push it, rookie.
Okay, just trying to help. What's your step?
You want to help? We have to get to the nest.
Nest?
Umbrella's lab, right beneath us. Net let it slip. That's where the virus samples are. You up for this?
Think I could fit it in my schedule.
Come on. We got work to do.
Yes, ma'am.
The cable car will take us down to Nest. My wristband's our ticket to ride.
Nice. Where'd you get that?
Borrowed it. Anyway, we're almost there.
Again, yeah, the bad news is, in my recording, there are lots of capture card glitches around, but the good news is this part of the guide is pretty much short. Unlike the other one, it took some like about an hour or so.
This may be a one-way ride, so be prepared, Leon.
This tram is bound for Nest. Do not exit until the final destination.
You know what I was thinking? I can't wait for the FBI to raid Umbrella headquarters and take those bastards to justice.
I agree, but to be clear, you're not working in official capacity. This is a federal case. Once we get the G-Virus, I'm back on my own. Hey, Leon. Trust me?
Trust me?
Honestly, if I didn't, you'd probably be dead.
Right.
I thought I might need your help, and I was right. If you can secure the G-Virus, I can make sure what happened in Raccoon City never happens again.
Ada, you said it yourself. It's a federal case. I don't
Leon,
have the authority.
Look at me. I'm a liability now. If I'm gonna finish this case, you're the last hope I've got.
I'm not just gonna leave you here. What if you're attacked? What if you need help?
I'll be fine. Don't worry about me. I gotta see this through. And I want to see you again. I got plenty to live for, trust me.
Now, arriving at Nest.
Go. Please, we don't have much time. You're gonna need this.
Okay.
Leon. Counting on you.
I know.
Okay, we made it to the labs.
For your safety,
On the part of the labs is like pretty much short, but don't underestimate it because it's really difficult here.
for your safety, stand clear. Welcome to Nest. Enjoy.
So anyway, once we're here,
Wonder where the G virus.
we have to first put away all the secondaries, including our flamethrower. I don't know why I kept it, because there's not much point in keeping the flamethrower at this point until very much later. So anyway, put away all the secondaries, including the flamethrower, and once we enter the cafeteria, quickly head right, pick up the grenade, and
Our menu is designed for your nutritional needs
flamethrower fuel,
and biological research.
or
Please enjoy
flamethrower,
tasty
flame
selections
fuel I would call it. So, we don't need to deal with any of those zombies, we just quickly glide through by while picking up those stuff, and we pick up that large gunpowder, and we gotta look out for this guy. This guy is pure RNG because he might appear right in front of the door or staring at a corner somewhere. Because every time you leave the kitchen, you always have to be careful. So anyway, once we're in the break room, pick up the shotgun shells, the upgrade for your flamethrower, and your level 2 bracelet. Or level 2 clearance for the bracelet. Alright, so once we have everything,
requested by Chief Cartwright in the East area.
yep, once I have everything, put away all the stuff, and finally I put away the freaking flamethrower. Alright, East Wing. East Wing is the only thing in the labs that is very difficult. So once we're in the East Wing, we have to be very careful because there are plant men in here, and plant men, once they catch you, if you have no secondaries, you're dead. I mean dead, no second chances. The only thing you need second chances is if you have a secondary with you. So anyway, don't do what I just did. Keep that gunpowder, because we're going to be mixing up the yellow gunpowder soon. Yeah, I just went all the way back because I realized that I just made a mistake. So yeah, pick up that yellow gunpowder, mix it up with for more shotgun shells, and don't mind about that plant guy who's just waking up. Just glide on by. Okay, we're gonna pick up the solution canister.
Dispensing solution now.
And right after that, we're going to hit the console. And the number is 3123. 3123. And finally, 2067. And I know what you're thinking, that CJ, where are the numbers? What are you talking about? Well, I say these numbers because yeah, it's much more easier, and the numbers will go like from left to right, top to bottom. So anyway, once we're in the chemical labs, we pick up the large gunpowder and the grenade.
Manual mode engaged.
And the solution here
Adjust
is
amount of solution
middle,
to match cartridge
left,
capacity.
right, middle, left, right, middle, left. As you can see, I just messed up here. So again, middle, left, right, middle, left, right, middle, left. Simple as that. Alright, since we're heading out, we have to watch out for the plant men. They are right in front of you. Just try to stun them with a shotgun. And don't try to miss on the first shot like I just did. There's a large gunpowder here, but we might not need that if need be. So anyway, once we're here, we pick up that shotgun shells and we're gonna blast these zombies. Blast all these zombies. Just to have it make it easier because we're gonna be coming back to this room later. And once we're here, try to move on to onto the left. Don't try to hang on to the right like I just did. Hanging on to the left, it's much more. I think you have a high chance that you might dodge that Licker's attack. So anyway, once we're at the stairs, we're going to kill 2 zombies. And on the third, we just leave that one alone. So anyway, we pick up that yellow gunpowder, mix it up for more shotgun shells, and we pick up the modulator. And if you want, you can pick up that handgun ammo if you need, if you feel like, if you need more ammo just to be safe. Nothing wrong for playing safe, you know? So anyways, since we're back here, we have to be careful because there are still lickers in the room. And once we reach all the way up to the wall, we're going to change it up to Murph. And once we have the power on, try to maneuver these lickers. Keep in mind that these lickers, in trying to maneuver right after you turn on the power, it's pretty much RNG as well, because they might come in between that table or just follow one right after the
Welcome
other.
back, Dr. Lee. You have 5 new
So
messages.
Who left them?
So again, just try to be careful. So anyway, once we're in the freezer, we just freeze up the solution.
Cooling sequence in progress.
And once we head back outside, it's gonna be the same thing. We just try to walk and maneuver. We're not going to head all the way up to the ladder just yet. We're going to head towards the server room. In the server room, we're going to be rearming and restock. Refresh, resupply. Those lickers are crying for my death today. So anyway, yeah. Once we head back to this room, just walk and maneuver all the way to the server room. Alright, since we're in the server room, we're going to pick up everything and then mix maybe get some more shotgun shells. Yeah, we're going to pick up the flame fuel, yellow gunpowder, and we're going to pick up that knife later. And once we done here, we're gonna head towards the greenhouse. Once we're in the greenhouse, we have to put in that solution in there. It will stun the green men, the plant men, for a bit, but they'll wake up right after we take the level 3 clearance bracelet. So yeah, we just pick up the knife just for safety measures, because you may never know, they might catch you, because remember, if they catch you and you don't have a secondary, oh, you're pretty much dead. Just like so. I should have just switched all the way to the knife, because in this Leon walkthrough, we need all the flash grenades we can get for our boss fights.
Dispensing solution now.
But for Claire, not so much.
That did the trick.
Warning.
So anyway, fast forward,
Agent
because
solution.
I just died like a few times
Weapon locked.
here,
Maybe the subject
and I had to redo this whole thing all over again. And now that we picked up that thing, Mr. X is here, and I just panicked because he was pretty much close to me, and he swing and a miss. I am so lucky. I should have been dead just there. So the trick here is, once you get the level 3 clearance, book it out of there and try to stun those plant men stun as many plant men as you can, just to get to the door. Because in my predicament, that is a very dangerous situation. Alright,
Hopefully the G-Saber's up
I think we're pretty much done. We finish. We have completed the labs. Now we all gotta do is just deal with G3 and Mr. X. So now we're in the West Wing and we can pick up that grenade and we are going to turn on the power. And I forgot to switch it out to OSS. There you go. And so now we're going to the labs, and before we do that, we put away the modulator because we don't need the modulator anymore. And now I was just quickly checking my clock if I is still time. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much, once again, it for the labs. All you gotta do now is just pick up that G sample and then everything else in the Birkin lab.
easy. Alright, now back to Ada.
Not yet. We're not going back to Ada just yet. First things first, we're going to pick up all this stuff. And then we're going to make more shotgun shells, more handgun ammos, and all that shebang. And just to get ready for our G3 boss fight. And the G3 boss fight is the same thing as the G2 boss fight. It's all about the flamethrower. Since now we have the upgrade, and that upgrade can slow down our use of the flame fuel. Sorry. We can kill him easily. And the strategy for the G3 boss fight is you need to pop his eyes out first with a handgun or shotgun. And then once after that, it's all flamethrowers. And now we can save our game. And that's pretty much says it. Okay, that is the end of our third part of our casuals guide of getting the S+ rank on Resident Evil 2 Leon A scenario. If you find this guide to be helpful on your journey to get the S+ rank in some way, hit the like button. Like buttons are very helpful on the long run. If you want to see more of my content, more guides, more Resident Evil, more other stuffs, be sure to hit subscribe and don't forget about the bell for notifications. Also, and once again, I'd like to thank you. My name is Digital CJ and I'll see you on the final part of the Casuals Guide of Resident Evil 2 Remake Leon A Hardcore S+ rank. Until then, I'll see you on the next guide and the next video. Until then, I'm signing out.